This question belongs to computer network subject and was asked in GATE CSE 2015 SET-3. So the question states, two hosts are connected via packet switch with 10 to the 7 bits per second length. So we have two hosts, let us suppose host A and B, which are connected by 10 to the 7 bandwidth. So bandwidth is 10 to the 7 bits per second. Each link has a propagation delay of 20 microseconds. So we have two links over here with a switch in between. So this is our switch. Each link has a propagation delay of 20 microseconds. So if a packet will take 20 microseconds to reach from A to S, and from S to B it will again take 20 microseconds. Okay, the switch begins forwarding the packet 35 microseconds after it receives the same. So here we have a waiting of 35 microseconds. If 10,000 bits of data are to be transmitted between two hosts using the packet size of 5,000 bits. So what are the number of packets? The number of packets are, we have 10,000 bits with each packet size being 5,000 bits. So we have two packets. Okay, so we have packet 1, P1, and then we have packet P2. Now it is given the time elapsed between the transmission of first bit of data and the receipt of the last bit of data in microsecond is. Okay, so what happens? See, at time t equals to 0, first of all let us calculate what will be our transmission time. So transmission time tt equals to length of our packet, which is 5,000 bits, divided by bandwidth, which is 10 to the power 7. It comes out to be 500 microseconds. See, so it will take 500 microseconds to transmit it over here, and it will also take 500 microseconds. Now see, at t equals to 0, what happens? Packet starts. Okay, now at t equals to 500, packet 1 is transmitted. Okay, packet 1 completely transmitted. Now what happens? Packet 1 comes over here. Now at t equals, it takes 20 microseconds to get here. So at t equals to 520, packet available P1 is at switch. Okay, it comes over here. Now it takes 35 microseconds as the switching delay. So t equals to 555. Packet transmission starts from switch. P1 starts. P1 transmission starts at switch. Starts at S. Now what happens? It will take 500 microseconds. So at t equals to 1055 microseconds, P1 transmitted by switch. P1 transmitted by S. Now what happens? It will take 20 microseconds. So t equals to, it is 1055. So t equals to 1075. P1 reaches our destination B. Okay. Now let us do the same for packet P2. This was for packet P1. This was for packet P2. See, we are transmitting till 500. So after only 500, P2 can start. So at t equals to 500, P2 starts. At t equals to 1000, it will take 500 microseconds to transmit. P2 fully transmitted to link. Okay, now what happens? It will take 20 microseconds to reach switch. So t equals to 1020 microseconds. P2 reaches our switch. Now what happens? It will take 35 microseconds as delay. So at t equals to 1055 microseconds, P2 can begin transmission at switch. Transmission at switch S. Now what happens? Now it will take our, so it begins transmitter. So now it will take 500 microseconds as this transmission time. So at 1555, P2 transmission completed. Completed at switch. At switch S. Now it will take 50 microseconds. So at 1575 microseconds, P2 reaches B. So total time is 1575 microseconds, after which it reaches the switch, which means it reaches the destination B. The total time elapsed between transmission of first bit of data, it started at 0, and reception of last bit of data, last it was at 1575. So answer is 1575 microseconds.